Vroom, vroom.
Do you think it'll be frightening?
Well, hopefully it will be, yeah. There's no point in having it otherwise, is there?
You're just going to have the rear brakes.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you see, with the solid back axle, the minute you turn the steering, it stops, slows down. Because the wheels trying to do, you know. On the dirt, it's all right because they just slide. But we don't do dirt, do we? Mind you, we will find there's got to be a little private dirt track somewhere where we can go and try it. And we'll do that, definitely. But it's going to be good fun, isn't it? And I tell you what, when that's all one colour, I don't think you'll notice it's got 6 inches in it. Right, well, we've been working away, but of course Susie's been a bit busy with the merch. But, you know, we've actually got her now. We're going to chain her to the bench, I think, because she'll run away and she's had her nails done, by the way. I think it's the best colour. Show 'em, Susie. Definitely the best colour. But anyway, so, we've done that. That has got ball races in it and spins lovely. The reason it's a bit notchy is because we've got to take that to bits and clean it out. And, you know, this actually adjusts a little bit. But anyway, that needs cleaning out, new oil putting in it, blah, blah, blah. That spins, without that on it, that spins beautifully because it's got a ball race in there and a ball race in there. And it's held really solid. Obviously, their bolts are up. But that really is solid. But what we're talking about now is that I've made 2 new side panels. This is me.
Not John?
No! Luckily, our 6 inches doesn't interfere very much.
Did you do that all by yourself?
Yes. See, that goes from there. It's going to have a, what do they call it?
A Zeus.
A Zeus fastener there. That goes there. And of course this is the extra 6 inches.
Okay.
Let me get the original one and you'll see.
Oh yeah.
So obviously I'm going to beat that over there. And then I'm just about to put that Zeus in there just to hold it all in position. And then we'll try the under tray on and I'll see where it comes and then I'll cut it off there and then we'll make that fit and then, you know, anneal this and beat it over there.
That's
so
good.
I've made 2. There's one for the other side as well. Made it as they made it with this bit riveted on afterwards.
Oh, it looks good.
Yeah, it's nearly there. Yeah, and then old John's been getting on with that bit in the back there, so that's all done. We've now got our nice.
What did you have to do here?
Well, we've moved it back 2 inches.
Oh,
so
okay.
we've had to put a little bit more on there. So that when you put the seat in, because when that goes in there, originally it was there, and now it's going to be there.
Oh, okay, so you've got a little bit
And
more
then,
space.
remember that bit stuck out here?
Oh, you've knocked that bit off?
Well, we decided as we're not going round an oval continuously, that we don't really need that, so we've knocked that off. So obviously the trim is going to need a load of work, but possibly a new one, but I don't particularly want to buy a new one because we've got a nice leather one. But anyway, we'll see about that. So that is, you know, and then we got this lovely bloke who's rung us up, who we got to know, didn't we?
Tom?
Tom.
Metal Shaper Tom?
Metal Shaper Tom said he'd come and weld all that for us, so I think we'll get in touch with him and get him to do that. But we're a long way from that because, you know, obviously we want to get all the, it wants to be done really, so that when we take it to bits and blast the chassis and paint it, we don't want to be doing a load of grouching, you know, bending metal over the chassis and things like that. We want all that done. So there we are, you know, I think we've done quite good really. But the next thing, which is what we were discussing when you arrived, Susie, is the piece of metal that's going to go here to seal this from the engine.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, you have to have that. So I reckon we're going to have a bit of alley that probably bolts onto there, folded along there. That's going to go down there, miss the top of there, and then go down and run round that bit there.
So quite difficult to get that right.
Very difficult, but you know, it hasn't got to be a wonderful, fabulous job. You know, it just wants to go in there, but we want to be able to get it out quickly so that we can get to work on any of that. I mean, the original was desperate.
That's the original.
That's the original.
But that's not that old, is it?
No, this is definitely, this ain't Offy. This is not Kurt's part in my opinion. But you see, when that was in there, we didn't have the steering column up there.
Okay.
So that is, you know, going to be no good whatsoever. And obviously that's in a different place.
Yeah.
So that is our challenge at the moment. We were looking at that and deciding how we're going to do it. So that's it really. So
okay, and one of your followers wanted to see the Offy engine number. Can we do that now?
Yeah. I think it would be better around the other side. What is it?
271.
271.
And it's a Mayer and Drake one. It's a later one.
Oh. Oh, you learned that. I learned something. Is that what you said?
No, I know that because the early ones say Offenhauser made, and then they were later they were made by Mayer and Drake.
Oh, right. That is the car. 223.
223.
Oh, 223. Yeah. Just shows you how you can casually do that.
Yeah.
And there's all the times when it was obviously scrutineered.
Yeah.
When old Shelby owned it. Shelby York owned it. Raving about the battery that's in the A30. You leave it for 6 months, you go out there, jump in it, turn it over quite a bit and it starts. I've never had a battery like this.
Is this it?
And I've had the little car now probably for 4 or 5 years, so this might be on its last legs. But I said, if we're going to put a battery, we'll use one of these, because it's a miracle. Weighs a ton, mind you, but it, you know, it's been a bloody good battery. So we took it off the A30, and John has made the thing to go there.
That's good.
So we've charged this up and leave it and see if it comes. You know, we didn't try and start it, but I bet it would have started. It might. Well, we've never charged this battery.
Odyssey Extreme. Right, guys, how are you getting on?
Well, the bulkhead is nearly there. If you come around here, Susie, and shine it down there, you'll see.
So I can zoom it in.
You'll
This
see
new camera, I'm just zooming.
we've got a bulkhead between us and the engine and all the flames.
Oh, that's a good day's work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know.
And how easy is it to get out?
Well,
At the moment it's alright because everything moves, but it shouldn't be too bad.
we think it's going to be alright. I'm just going to try one of my Zeus fasters that I've put in to see whether it actually works. Oh, that seems alright, doesn't it? They're sort of flush. So you drill a hole and then you bash them in. Yeah, so that's it.
That's pretty good.
Right.
Let me look there. So that's the back of the Zeus fastener.
Yeah, literally. So you just turn it like that, and it comes apart.
Oh, okay.
Literally, you push it in, and you can see it sprung loaded.
Okay, so as you
turn it up, see that is sprung loaded. So that's like a hardened steel wire, and as you turn that, it really locks it in, and that is it. So there's no way that's going to come out, but it's easy to take off. Very secure, but very easy to.
And that's from
disconnect.
aircraft.
Yeah, I think it comes from the aircraft industry.
See what happens is if you give it a little dent, that dent there, into it.
Yeah, but you've just put a great big hole in it, haven't you? Have you not got the longer clips then?
There's some there. I haven't got any in my pocket.
I'll take them out.
Right, that's that one.
Yeah.
So then we want one in the bottom, don't we? So this is the other side, Susie. Come and have a look. This is what I finished last night. See, I beat that over there.
Oh, let me see. That bit there.
Yeah.
Let me try zooming in on it.
Just beat that over.
Oh, that's good.
Didn't anneal it, so it's nice and strong. Because when you anneal aluminium, it goes like pudding, you know, it's not so strong.
When you what it, sorry?
Anneal it, you know, soften it.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't soften it, I just beat it. It's nice and strong. So we got those in, you see. And then these clips here, they would have been down here somewhere, because don't forget we put 6 inches in there. So we've had to reposition that.
And it's got those clips because they're easy to remove.
Yeah, they're called fasteners. They come. I think they come sort of like the Second World War.
Okay.
You know, I think these cars are made for all Second World War stuff. Because the tubes and the bits of metal are so hard. I think it's all like real proper aircraft type material.
Yeah.
Which, you know, when they were making them in 1946, that probably was all they could get. Perfect. Now what we do, we put a little bit of that on there. It cures that completely. There's a little tip for our followers. A magnet. So you don't lose it. So I mark that with a pen. Yes?
Probably touching on the glue, or might not.
Do you think it's a bit blunt?
Yeah, definitely. We've got this magic tool, which is not very difficult to do.
Right, so that's a Zeus fastener tool for punching the alley. It's a male and female.
Yeah.
What it does, it creates that shape there, so when the Zeus fastener goes onto the alley, it doesn't sort of protrude like that, it goes up flush.
Okay.
If you like that, rather than sort of like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And you have to hold that dead square, because if it ain't dead square, it goes off at an angle. That's the right way, isn't it? Yeah. Dead square. Right, we should be able to stick that on now.
But don't trim the edge off.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, did we mark it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
Well done.
Get a big screwdriver, just a little bit. So that's the next thing, is to get that and beat it up like a loony. Right, just down there. Bare wood, you see, it doesn't mark it like a hammer would. It's like every time we do this, it's the first time we've done it.
Someone else normally does it.
When we had Jamie working for us, obviously Jamie did it. But obviously we used to watch Jamie. I learned a lot from Jamie. But he never had anything like that. It was always whack. He always loved to hit it, you know. See, if I had my time over again there, I think I would have left more on there and cut it off afterwards. There's a little bit more there, but you see, it don't move. So, if you look at the original, they put fiberglass in there, didn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Moral to it.
Why did this young boy work with me, old H? And he said, oh, I don't know so I can do that. I said, it's a bit of alley. It's a bit of alley, H. We'll just throw it away if it don't work. And he turned out to be, well, he made the body on the Fabricating Midget that's in the museum at, or the trust.
Prescott, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he'd never done it before. How are we going to bend that? Well, I don't know, really. Let's put it over an oxygen cylinder. So we got an oxygen cylinder and just beat the bits on it. And he welded it up. It was old.
This bit was old here.
Yeah,
and
it was
so
very
smart.
soft, you know, you can't. But the good thing is,
Oh, the seat's all right.
the good thing is, well, this is going to have to be modified, but the good thing is, of course, is that goes over all that.
Oh, I see, so it's not shown.
So even though it's a bit amateurish, there's another bit goes over there. Here, what, John?
Too bad, is it?
No. It's 2 inches different.
Yeah.
Oh, that goes behind the seat.
And the seat goes in.
Oh, that seat does go in there, yeah.
Like you see, we've got that bit that sticks out that we've done away with. That goes on there.
Head protector.
So that hides
God.
everything up. And you take that off to put fuel in it. But, you see, we ain't got this.
Oh, the fuel goes in there.
That goes in there.
Yeah, we've got to cut the hole out.
You've got to yeah, so, but you see, we ain't going to have that. So we cut that off, that's done. There it is there. John's redone that. That goes 2 inches further back. See, we haven't got that anymore. We've actually got an industrial sewing machine, and old John's a dab hand on that, so we probably just cut it up and put it over and join it on there. And I don't think that's going to look too bad, John, do you?
No, that'd be fine, wouldn't it?
See that? Look, I mean, it's all a bit too big there, isn't it?
Yeah, we could probably cut that lump out of there, couldn't we? That's
Yeah.
buckling up.
Because that's good there, you see, because you put your knees on there.
Okay.
But, you know, I mean, that ain't going to... And that's where the seatbelt comes through there. And it's leather, you know, I mean, and it looks nice and old, doesn't it? So I think that's going to be really good. And then we've got the steering wheel, which is at the right angle now. See, that looks like a proper midget because it's the same as that.
Can we get you back in it?
Tell you what,
Let's get the cushion.
I reckon that's going to look all right, that, John, don't you? I think we could do something there, don't you? Patient on the clutch, so that we haven't got the... Well, I better put my feet through there, though, not.
Not with the steering wheel on, I don't think.
Oh, I see, it's the steering wheels are slightly...
Yeah, you see, it's still not luxury, is it?
After all that, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, how they drove them, I do not know. But it's a lot better. I mean, that feels...
Yeah.
You know,
You actually get in the thing, can't you?
yeah. I think we can take all that off because I don't think we're doing what they did. And then there's a pad goes on there. There's a nice pad goes on
Oh,
there.
I've seen that, yeah.
So that's quite nice.
And what's that for?
Well, obviously, that when you hit yourself on there, you don't fucking hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all right there, John, isn't it? Well, I think that's all good. I'm very pleased with that.
The bulkhead.
Yeah, this is what you're making.
It's like the guillotine for your feet.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good, John.
Yeah, see, that goes in there lovely. That's going to drop on there, like that.
Yeah, we've got a bit of final tuning to do.
Yes, obviously. And that's going to get screwed onto there, is it, John?
Yeah, that's it.
Just 2 screws.
Yeah, it'd be right, wouldn't it? One and one.
Yeah, minimal. We don't want a line of screws, because when we want to take that off in a panic, we want to go boom, boom, done.
And the bit that the brake goes on, is that just...
Well, you can't, that's all inside here, virtually. So we'll probably have to take that off, won't we, to top the cylinders up. So that coming off.
Oh yeah, it's going to be...
We don't want nothing joined to that, do we? That wants to be 2 screws and all. No, I think they're your side, John, aren't they? No, they're definitely in there. Yeah, so it's a bit awkward that, but, you know, you've got to have something, so, you know, you go to screw it near it and you ain't got anything, they go, well, where's your bulkhead there, you know? Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Brum, brum, brum. Little throttle there. Lovely. Yes, I still think we need to be there.
And the gearbox we haven't started yet.
The gearbox?
The gear linkage to move the gear stick.
Oh, no, we haven't thought about that yet.
I'm just
You know,
figuring where that might go.
It could just be here, but I'm thinking of coming out here. I mean, obviously we do it about that one. Experiment. I reckon we come out there, come up there, and you move it like that and put it in first, second.
Wouldn't the exhaust be in the way?
Ah. Good thinking, Batman.
Just basic.
I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, you're right. It would be in the way, wouldn't it? You don't want to burn your hands. Mind you, it could come out the other side. Might stop it coming out this side. But then again, you know...
You're only going to change gear once or twice, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's the good thing about having the quick change, you see.
The gear's on the back.
You can run it in top gear. You could just get away, put it in top gear, and then adjust the thing at the back. See, you know, when the bloke won at Lime Rock, he didn't have a gearbox. Luckily, they had a rolling start, so he didn't need a clutch. And he beat them all. So, you know, this is going to be a little bit advanced on that, and the fact we can put it in gear and drive off. But we can still use the quick change. Like if you've got the Prescott, you say, well, all that changing gears and nuisance, you want to have a proper gear that you can pull away in top or whatever, or perhaps put away in second, drop it in the top, and then the back axle has got the gear for you to go all the way up the hill. See, in the Bugatti, you go off in first, you put it in the second, and you don't change gear, and you just rev it. But you know, when something goes at 7,000 revs, you see, the Hall and Scott, that was no good, because it don't rev. So I'm first, second, third. I think I was in third gear by the time I got to the hairpin at the bottom there. And then I had to change back down into second. Then I had to change up into third. Then I had to go back down into second. Well, that all wastes a lot of time. Whereas in the Bugatti, you just press the accelerator and just let it rev. Well, that's going to work, isn't it?
Well, that looks good.
Yeah, the only way we get this to work properly is to be able to slide it out like that.
Yeah, well, that's good.
That might work, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we can have it off every 5
We'll have
minutes.
to maybe cut a section out there,
What, for the pump?
right across, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the answer to that.
So when we want, you see what will happen is when you go scrutineering, you can want to see your brake fluid.
Yeah.
So you have to arrive with that off properly, or just screwing it like
That just screws onto here.
Yeah, look, there's the holes already there. Big gash, but it's alright.
Right, okay, so we've made the firewall, but the pump sticks out quite a lot. So what I've had to do is cut a section out like that
Oh, okay.
to be able to take this in and out, because you need to get access to the fluid reservoirs.
Brake fluid.
So in scrutineering, they need to be able to look at the brake fluid. Right. Yeah, so that goes in there like that, which now that clears that, and then that there should, in theory, Because obviously once you've got the dash in, you've got the clock sticking down here as well.
Oh, okay.
So that's another issue. Then that will hopefully go there like that. And complete the bulkhead, if you like. And then we just put a set of screws in here.
Yeah.
With riv nuts, a couple of screws in there to hold it. Then, say for instance, in the event of a fire, it won't go from the engine into the cockpit.
That'll protect Ivan's legs.
So that should be the theory.
Okay.
So yeah, that's in and out really easy now. So,
okay. And that slides in from one side there.
That's quite good actually, because then we don't have to worry about lifting it up into the clock area. So yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, no, I think it's been a real challenge and we ain't there yet. I'm hoping that the engine's going to I think it will. I think that clutch, I can almost manage that, you know. But if we can make it a bit softer, it'll be better. We won't have a rev counter initially. So I don't think you need a rev. I mean, they obviously just revved them, didn't they? I mean, when you look at the valve springs, I think you'd have a job to clip the valve, wouldn't you? They're like front suspension springs. Oh, that's all good, that.